have here is the weir that is going to go from our wetland filtration over here into our pond. Right now you can see underneath me I'm standing in a trench that was dug by none other than Morgan Jacobs, that he's pulling some cord through so some wiring can be run later. But basically this is the point where the water is going to run from the wetland filtration, small waterfall about 8 inches or so into the pond. So what we need to do is we need to set this height as level as possible. For this waterfall we are going to be doing basically a log. We have one picked out. There's a couple different spots we could use. So what I'm going to do is we're going to set the height of this for the thickest part of the log. It's easier to add just a little bit of fill and level things out that way than it is to have to come in here and dig once we have both liners are here and before seaming everything together. So we're just going to level this off. Just going to do it by hand because obviously it's a little bit of a detail thing. We do have liner there and I don't want to cause any problems over here. So we're going to set this part first. Going to first scrape it with a shovel and then level it out by hand. I got a level over here, 4-footer, and then also a hand tamper just to solidify the whole thing up as best we can. So here we go. And that's how you level a weir. Hey everybody, Damien with 4D Exterior here. We are on at the end of day 7 that I've been down here looking at this beach working. We have the wetland filter as done as we can. We've added some water and we decided to fire up the sugar bowl here. Just a little bit of adjustment still need to be made on the edge, but you can see here it's flowing nicely. Nice little sheet coming around there. We've got our stone walkway which is floating over the stream or over the wetland filter. So that's been in here for a few days now and happy to see that. More wetland filter over here. We got a couple aqua blocks set up because there's going to be some statuaries that are going to be going in here. And then today's big accomplishment is we started to excavate for the pond. We're going to have 2 different weirs that come out of here. One weir is going to come across here. This is going to be a little bit wider and going into the pond. The trench running through there is electrical for the external pumps that are going to be housed way over on that end. And then we also are going to have another secondary weir over here, narrower and just kind of a little tributary stream that'll come around and wrap into the pond over there. But as I said, our big accomplishment here today, at least visually I'll say that, is the excavation to the first shelf of the pond. I have no idea what the measurement is on this actually. I'm not even going to try to tell you. I know we're down about 20 inches right now for a first shelf, and we've got another 30 to go plus or minus. And then there's also, where I am standing right now, we are going to be another upflow filtration system underneath. Get some jets just to keep the water moving. And behind, got the big excavator, little excavator. We got a little bit of soil we're building up there so we can have a waterfall. That's going to be down there. Sorry, my fingers got in the way. So there's going to be a waterfall kind of across there. Some beautiful stones that are picked. And this pond actually goes just a little bit further this way. And over here, this orange line is our intake bay. So the water's going to negative edge into this big square here, and this is going to be deep also. So because a lot of this is fairly flat, we have to go a little bit deeper with things. So instead of having only a 4 to 6 inch edge from grade to water, there's going to be a little bit more just because of how flat things are and the fact that we had to start the wetland filter up there as our starting point and then kind of step down and step down. So and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek here And we have that other video that shows a whole bunch of the logs that we were looking at, and this is one that has a great potential for use in the future. We two of the gentlemen that are here went out, actually the homeowner and one of his helpers went out and foraged this from the woods for us. We went out on a drive and picked it out, so we will put it to good use, I assure you of that. But yeah, that's what we got today.